Hello, Taurus. This is your general reading. We'll get you up and done today. You guys are all awesome. You're my top watchers, and I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, 10 card Celtic Cross. Okay, with clarifiers from the Smith-Waite Tarot, and pull one card for the now, future, and the outcome from the after tarot. I'm just learning those, so bear with me here. Okay, so thank you to all my subscribers. You guys are awesome, awesome, awesome. Thank you to welcome to all the new subscribers. And if you're new to watching, I hope you'll give us a chance and come back and it's not going to resonate with you every month, and it's different. I want to get enough subscribers that I can go in and do live interactive readings. Maybe a while because the channel is growing kind of slow, but I love the interaction between everybody, between when I'm doing the readings too. So, and since these are general readings, it's not going to resonate with everybody. There are a lot of awesome readers out there. I absolutely love Secret Tarot. She is so awesome. And she does a general reading for each sign every day, and she does a love, loss, or lust reading on the weekends too. So those are awesome. Okay, so let's get started. And I do pull an oracle card. Okay. Okay. Oh, I think that one wants to come out. And I think this one wants to come out. Okay. How is everybody? I hope you're having a spring finally. We normally have our trees starting to bloom in February, and they're just now starting to bloom. So I don't know if you can hear my little pug in the background over here snorting. She's snoring. She's going to be a whole 12 years old next month. Pugs are definitely individual characters. Okay. Okay, so we have, in the situation right now, we have the Magician. So the Magician is a bridge between heaven and earth, okay? He has the ability to manifest whatever he desires. These are all his tools, okay? So this is telling me that you need to tap into your own gifts and talents. You have the ability to manifest what you want. You want to create and generate things, okay? Use your creativity, use your imagination. You know, that's what it's here for. God sent us here to create and live and experience. You know, and man's reality is different than God's reality. Man's reality is limitation, and you have to conform. You have to do it this way or that way. Be expansive, be creative, create your life the way that you want it and how it works with you and your loved ones, okay? And here's choices, decisions, options. You have all these options. What are you going to pick? What are you going to choose? Okay? But at the same time, you're tired, you're exhausted. This is the Four of Swords. You need to take a break. You need to step back. It's like, you're taking this break, but yet at the same time, your hands down here. If anything comes up, you're ready to jump up and take action. This is the sword of truth. You're going to, take care of things and stuff, but you need to rest. You need to take a break. You need to take care of yourself. You can't take care of everybody else if you don't take care of yourself also. So in the past, we have the Justice card. Justice can be blind, but I think that everything's starting to come into balance right now. There's light being brought into a situation. And the sun it's all pointing to the sun, to fulfillment, okay? It could be a legal contract. It could be a decision being made in your favor. The Justice card can even represent a marriage contract, okay? But it definitely from things coming into balance. So in the now, we have the Two of Pentacles. Okay, so he's juggling everything right now. Okay, he can't seem to get everything into balance. He's missing these potentials, opportunities here because he's so focused on trying to balance this. Now, see, his ship is trying to come in the background, and there's a little dolphin back there. So he's got his back turned to it. He's not listening to the communication. He's not open to receiving because he has his back turned to all of this because he's so distracted trying to balance everything. It could be work-wise. We get so busy work-wise, we don't have time to create the joy in our life anymore. Sometimes we have to take a step back and tap into ourselves once in a while and prioritize things. So we have the Sun card here. This is the happiest card in the deck. It's total fulfillment, innocence and trust and just knowing that everything's going to be okay. It's tapping into your passions and the new growth and everything coming in. It's just total fulfillment on all levels. So we also have the Hangman. Okay, this is a voluntary position. He's hanging upside down for a reason. He's trying to gain a different perspective on what's going on. So pay attention to what's going on. Take a step back and look at the situation with different eyes. Ask what's going on here that I'm not seeing that I need to see, And the after tarot card is the Page of Cups. I mean, he's got a full cup here. He's ready to offer it. But there's something going on, okay, it's slipping away. So pay attention. This is and cups are something of an emotional nature, and the pages are the new beginnings of something. It could be a new person coming in, and you're just starting to get to know each other. But pay attention to what's going on because it's almost like normally I don't get with the fish, I don't get the word slippery, but there's something slippery going on. Pay attention to your intuition and to your knowing. It could be I'm kind of thinking maybe it might be an insincere apology also. That makes sense. Yes, you can ask me a question. What would you like to know, hon? Well, while you're typing your question, I'm going to move on a little bit, okay? So in the future, we have the Eight of Cups, okay? This person is, okay, let me get through the general reading and then we'll pull a couple cards to see how he feels about you, okay? Is that a deal? Okay, so the Eight of Cups is somebody that is walking away from a situation. They're so focused on what they have lost. There's 3 cups that are spilled. They're so focused on the loss that they're not seeing what they have. Sometimes we have to reframe that thinking into what we have and show gratitude rather than focusing on our loss. Okay, he's not seeing something in a situation. So he's got his back turned to everything that's coming on. But yet at the same time, he's got a staff in his hand. He could be turning his back on everything because he's going to head out on a new adventure. Okay. So the Page of Wands. Okay. This is a person that is contemplating their life, contemplating their world. They are going through new growth. They are going through some expansion, but they're still trying to decide exactly what they want and what they don't want. And it's definitely, there's information coming in that's going to help bring in a little bit of clarity. But at the same time, okay, so we have to reframe the thinking here a little bit, because this is the wounded warrior. He's contemplating where his life is and everything, and he's feeling overwhelmed and he's feeling defensive at this point in time. So it's like sometimes you need to sit down and write a list and prioritize things, or you need to write down why you think you're feeling a certain way, and that'll help bring a little bit of clarity to you. And then we have the Moon card. This, again, pay attention to your intuition, to your knowing, okay? The shadows and the illusions come out when the Moon card is here. You may not be seeing a situation in a true light at this time, okay? But see, she's coming, and the dogs are defending their territory. So there may be something that you need to pay attention to. And I kind of get the feeling this has something to do with boundaries. You don't want to let somebody get past your boundaries. Okay. So this is where you're at now, is the Three of Swords. There's been quarrels, there's been fights, there's been disagreements. You know, there is a lightning up over here on this side that's telling me they can be resolved with cooperation. Okay, so you want to it could be separation by distance also. Okay, but there is hope in there. You've got to see, and this is the environment around you, the Three of Cups. Now in my deck, the Three of Cups. This is not for you yet. Let me finish the general reading first, and then we'll pull some cards for you, okay? So this is happiness, joy, and celebration. This is people come together to celebrate. This is community coming together with everybody celebrating, okay? Just let me finish the general reading first, huh? Okay. So so your hopes and fears is a star card. This is a wish card also, okay? What are you wishing for? Pay attention to your thoughts, your feelings. If you're worrying about something, you're drawing it to you. If you're focusing on gratitude and everything, then you're going to draw more of that to you. She's balancing the emotions at this point in time. She's tapping in and she's listening to her intuition, okay? But focus on the positive in order to bring your desires in. Focus on the end result of what you want. So the outcome is the Judgment card, and this is an awakening. Again, pay attention to what's going on. You know, this is a renewal, a reconciliation. It could be a reunification, you know, but pay attention. It's an awakening to pay attention. It's a calling to awaken. So the first card is the Ace of Wands. the first clarifier. And aces are new beginnings in the universe. Okay, the universe is offering you, and this is tapping into your own passions and desires and what you want for yourself. Okay, and this is the 1111 card. This is a soulmate card. This is happiness and joy and celebration. Again, it's community coming together to celebrate something. And then the card for that is the Six of Cups. This is nostalgia. This is wanting something from the past, whether it's a person, a place, or just the old feelings, okay? But see, there's a reconciliation in here also. So the Sacred Traveler card I pulled is solitude. In silence, peace prevails. And I'll read that to you. And after I read that, then we'll get to your question, okay, Earth Angel? It says, in silence, you'll find a depth of self-awareness as well as inner peace. This is not a time to venture forth with a new project or a new cycle. This is a time to step back and be still. In quietude, you can seek and uncover your deepest inner truth. Seek solitude and all will be revealed. No matter what is happening around you, find serenity. Your power is born in stillness. Sometimes the traveler is in such a hurry to reach the next peak that he gets separated from his spiritual source. Can't talk. However, when the traveler takes time alone, everything falls into perspective. Take time out of your day to be completely quiet. Take deep, slow breaths. Imagine inhaling vitality and exhaling all that is not needed. Affirm that all is well. Move past the chatter and chaos on the road of life. Be still and hear the voices of your higher self and your spirit guides. So that's the general reading for Taurus for this month. So let me gather my cards. We'll shuffle and we'll answer a couple of your questions here, hon. So give me a minute. We'll get a little bit of clarity going on. Thank you for everybody that's watching. If you want to go ahead and drop off now, I want to say thank you. And I will see you all again the middle of the month. I do have surgery in the first of the month, so the middle month ones may be a little bit delayed. So, okay, hold on, Earth Angel. We're getting to you, hon. Let me get some cards shuffled. Okay. I'm going to just use these. And then I'll pull a love card. Talking to myself, sorry. No, I don't need your birth dates, hon. I just need to pull the cards. I'll pull five cards for you, and I'll pull a love oracle card for you. I just pick up on the cards, pick up on your energy, so. I may not need to pull a card. Let's pull these out. How long have you two been together? Well, all I have to do is look at Earth Angel. For some reason, I have the ability to the cards tap into your energy, hon. And this one is for you, so bear with me here. Okay, so in the past, I have the Two of Pentacles. Okay, so this is the first one that's telling me that, yeah, because that's the card that I I pulled is getting to know one another. Take your time to get to know each other, okay? Take it slow and easy. And make sure you set some boundaries for this too, okay? So in the past, you've tried to juggle. I get the feeling you're juggling job and trying to find a romantic life, okay? It's like there's possibilities out there, but you've been so busy that the opportunity hasn't presented itself. You actually haven't had time for it, okay? And also in the past, as we have the King of Pentacles, you've moved into a lot of successful ventures. You've gone through lots of transformation and change. You've moved into lots of success, or maybe this could be him also, okay? They just haven't had time. Whoever it is, they haven't had time to have a relationship. But they want to. They've achieved a bit of success, and that means they're kind of taking a little bit of a breather to see if they can have a relationship. Is this making sense? But in the now, I have the Queen of Swords, okay? So this is a person that has been through a lot. And they know what they want and they don't want. They know how to set healthy boundaries, okay? There's lots of transformation and change going on. And there's lots of be truthful. Whatever you do, be truthful about who you are, what you want, and make sure that you keep the communication open. And the three of the most powerful words. Yeah, this is making sense. Okay, so this is working toward what you want. This is achieving what you want. This is working hard, going through transformation, change. Make sure you have those healthy boundaries. It's like you've been through a lot and you know what you want and what you don't want. Follow your intuition, okay? And keep everything truthful. And like I was going to say, the three most powerful words you can ever say to somebody is, I am listening. And then listen. And then when they talk to you about something, make sure that you repeat back to them what they have just said, okay? Because this shows them communication skills, deep communication skills. So in the future, I have the Two of Pentacles. This could be just an awesome relationship for you, very close, loving. If it's not a close, loving relationship, then you guys will be very, very good friends for a long time. But I'm thinking that this is more of a love relationship. And so what I'm showing also is the Wheel of Fortune, and that is a fated relationship. This is meant to be. This can happen. You should talk more so you can listen. This is things moving in your favor. Okay, like I said, this is fated. This is the universe stepping in and saying, okay, now it's time, okay? So talk to him. Tell him your hopes and fears and decisions and what you would like. But this is it, see? Make him feel comfortable. Get to know him. Ask him questions. And there's a little app. It's called... And it's funny, this is the second time it's popped up today. There's a little app, it's called, I don't think so. I think you just gave him something to think about. Maybe there's so much potential there. Like I said, there's an app, it's called 39 Questions, and these are kind of random questions, but they work on 3 levels. They make you feel more safe and secure. They create a level of intimacy. Okay. You can even Google it. It's 39 questions and it explains how it works. But it makes them feel a little bit safer with you and secure and creates a connection with them. So you might want to check that out. Yeah. And like I said, you can Google it on on Google too, and it'll explain how it works. So I haven't had a chance to use it on anybody yet. So, but I'm looking forward to the opportunity to try that. But it looks good, hon. How long ago did you send the letter? Is he pretty much shy? You know what, hon? Start visualizing what you want. You create your reality. This is something I tell everybody, okay? Okay, this is my little spiel. This is what I tell people when I do private readings. Don't give your power away to a reading, okay? Follow your inner knowing, okay? I'm only here to help you find clarity so you can make choices and decisions, okay? The universe gave you free will, use it. And question everything, okay? Question everything. The universe gave you that inner knowing for a reason, hon. And yeah, if you don't like something you hear, something somebody tells you, make a decision, make a choice, change it, okay? Like I said, don't buy into somebody else's point of view. If it doesn't feel right for you, then question it. And this is something else I'm going to teach you. Okay, we are all pretty much empaths. So you're going to ask questions. Okay, who does this thought or feeling belong to? Is it someone else's? Is it mine? Is it something else? So you're going to ask, okay, is it someone else's? If it's someone else's, send it back to them through the violet flame, okay, with love. If it's something else, send it back through the violet flame to be transformed into something healing and send it to the earth. Is it yours? Ask what percentage of it is mine, okay? And whatever isn't yours, send it back through the violet flame with love also. And I want you to visualize the end results of what you would like in your life, okay? If you would like to see a love relationship with the sky, visualize it. Don't worry about the details, how it's going to come back, time frame, anything. Let the universe handle all that. Does that make sense? Instead of giving you negative things, she should have been empowering you to create your own reality. This is why I tell people, don't give your power away to a reading. Because that's also buying into somebody else's point of view, and we want to create our own points of view. So I hope that helped, hon. Let me know what happens. Huh? Always like feedback. Hi, KY. How are you? Crosswatcher cap, huh? So you okay. Confused. So this was a general reading for Taurus. Did you watch the love reading? So yeah, and and it's funny because Tauruses are my top watchers every month now. He's shut off. Tauruses are a hard one. My second husband was a Taurus, and boy, he was. Yeah, on Casey's Spiritual Corner. But I did the love readings for Taurus Leo and Cancer, and I just finished the general reading for Taurus too. And I probably won't do Capricorn until tomorrow. I kind of get the feeling he's a wounded warrior. Does that make sense? Wow. You know, this is what I do in order to send healing, and they can accept it or not accept it. So I ask for my Christ consciousness to connect to their Christ consciousness and ask to permission to send healing to them. And then, you know, the Christ consciousness will accept the healing. I'm going to tell you the same thing I told her. Visualize the end result of what you would like, okay? And let the universe work to create it. Because we create our own reality. If you're okay, he drinks a lot. If you really want to okay, you may have to back out for a while if he's drinking a lot. He's self-medicating to stop the pain. I would focus on, let me pull a couple cards. Focus on you. Focus on healing you at this point, okay? All you can do is, you can't do anything physically to heal him. He's got to make the choice to do it himself, okay? That might be a good decision, is to back off. So let's pull a few cards and see. This is going to be the longest Taurus reading. It's hard. I've been waiting for my guy for 2 years. He's been, I've been single for 19 years, girl. I had 2 abusive relationships, and after the second one, I said, okay, I'm not healed enough. I'm done. I'm not going through this again. And I met a guy, but then I don't know if it's much better. He works all the time because he's putting his daughter through college. He's paying cash to put his daughter through college. And he's working 2 jobs, 13 hours a day. And he doesn't have time. But everybody keeps telling me he's coming back, so I keep visualizing it. Okay, so I actually think somebody else is coming in for you. Because in the past, first card is the Fool. Okay. You've completed a lot of lessons, and I actually have the feeling that you backing off would be the smartest thing right now. It's opening up different possibilities, different potentials, okay? This is ready. You're ready to step off into new adventures. And here's, this also is in the past. It's the King of Wands, okay? This is somebody that's learning to, not learning, but has mastered tapping into their emotions and their desires. They've gone through lots of transformation and change. I'm thinking that you need to work on some, do you know what chakras are? I get the feeling that you need to work on your second and third chakras. Okay. In the now, I really think there's somebody else coming in. This is the Knight of Swords. This is somebody else that's going to come in quickly. Okay, so you don't know what okay. There are 7 energy points in the body, and each one represents different emotions. And look up what the second and third chakras represent, okay? And see if it doesn't correspond to some of the issues you're going through. And I have a feeling you kind of stuff your emotions a little bit too, and that would be third chakra issues. Okay. So this is somebody coming in quickly. There's going to be some new growth, some transformation and change, and lots of communication. And somebody's going to bring light to a situation, but I think this is a new person. You just need to be open to it. But take your time, because this is the moon, okay? Follow your intuition, follow your knowing. I want you to pay attention to any illusions or so that would be things that we project on them, okay? And the shadows. I think you're going to have a lot of emotional things that are going to pop up, because this person's going to be a nice person. And I think that you're going to be a little bit confused and a little bit distrustful of it. But listen to that gut feeling. Pay attention, okay? And see, and that here's the Ace of Cups. That's a gift from the universe. It's a very loving. Okay, we'll talk about that in a minute. Okay, this is a love relationship, very loving, very caring. It could be you even tapping into your own, loving yourself more. Because if you love yourself more, you'll draw in somebody that loves themselves. You know, you want somebody that's very secure, has good boundaries. Okay. But let me put it this way, girl. Empaths are drawn to narcissists. And I kind of get the feeling that that's what's going on here. You want to heal him. Empaths want to heal. So I want you to take a step back and look at that. You could try this. We've discovered that this works, okay? We've discovered that if you go in and ask the archangels to cut all cords, okay, do this for your ex too, okay? You want to cut all cords, family and friends, okay? Cut all cords with him, family and friends, okay? Ask the archangels to do this. Ask them to cut them and dissolve them, and then ask for only the most healthy, loving, expansive, creative, generative relationships to reattach. See, that's what I'm talking about. I have a feeling that this guy is probably a narcissist also. You're drawn to something that's familiar. Does that make sense? You want to heal that narcissist. So cut cords with him. Hi, Mattia. I might have to go in and start a whole nother chat here so we can go in and do some readings. Because people are going to look at this and say, okay, so let me close this chat and I will go in and start another one that says chat, okay? And Mattia and KY and whoever else is watching, okay, we will go in and talk on there, okay? So I can go ahead and close out this poor Taurus reading, okay? So I will see you in a minute. That's okay. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Hold on. I'm gonna come back in on chat.